never give up, more like never show up. What is up, guys? Your boy is back with another banger of a video, and today we're going to be talking about how every single person in WWE is a fraud and is absolutely failing us fans when it comes to WrestleMania 41. Yeah, I think WWE has somehow successfully managed to ruin WrestleMania 41. I think WWE has been slowly and steadily tearing WrestleMania apart piece by piece. And in this video, we're going to be analyzing each of those pieces. So let's begin. First off, just like I said it in my intro, where is John Cena? Where?
Oh, what do you mean? He's right there, you know? You just can't see him, you know? He's right there, but you can't see him. He's right there. He's right there.
Shut the fuck up. Please, shut the fuck up. John Cena is my GOAT, and he has been since I was 5 years old. But I just think it's absolutely crazy that he had all of this laid out as a plan, you know, having 2025 as his final year in WWE and doing a retirement tour. Because there's no way he just woke up one day and went, yup, I'm going to announce my retirement at the Money in the Bank tonight. No, there was a lot of planning. There was definitely a bunch of planning and thinking before he announced his retirement at Money in the Bank. So I seriously don't get how, even with all of that planning and thinking, John Cena never decided to free up his 2025 schedule to focus on WWE. Because it's not like Cena's the biggest star in Hollywood, starring in blockbuster films. Let's be honest here. This guy's not winning Oscars and shit. He's not going to the Oscars to win awards. He's going there to strip. Yeah, he's a stripper now, I guess. That's what he is. The point is, when someone thinks of John Cena, they think of him as a wrestler that also does movies. Unlike, you know, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, where a lot of people, I'd say most people, would just identify him as an actor. So I don't know. When that's the case, I think John Cena should have a lot more time and respect for his final year in WWE. You'd think Cena would clear up his schedule to show us one last time what made John Cena in the first place. But no, now we're getting John Cena like once in a month because he's off playing a stripper in Budapest. So John Cena's next appearance is at the Elimination Chamber. Now, let's say John Cena wins the Elimination Chamber, which he probably will, you know, let's be honest. So it would then be official that we're getting Cody Rhodes versus John Cena at WrestleMania. Great, that's awesome. But what's next, huh? What's next? Because judging by Cena's busy schedule, he's probably still not going to start showing up every week. I think he's just going to do a couple of weekly shows and call it a day. We're probably going to have like 2 face-to-face segments between Cody Rhodes and John Cena, where you know it's just going to be Cody Rhodes going, oh, I respect you, John Cena. I respect you so much. You paved the road for us, and I love you so much, John. Come here, John. Let me kiss you on your hot mouth. Come here, John. Let me kiss you. Here, let me show you how much I respect you, John. Here's how much. You know that's all he's going to do. That's all Cody Rhodes is going to say, because that's all he does. He glazes his opponents and tells them how much he respects them. That's all he does. And let's not pretend like Cena's any better. That's all he's going to do as well. He's just going to go, oh, I respect you too, Cody. You've earned everything. You've been carrying this company on your back. You're the quarterback of WWE. WWE's in a boom period right now because of you. You know, he's going to do the usual glazing that everybody does in WWE for some reason. You know, the self-jerking that WWE loves to do. You know, just reminding you that Cody Rhodes is the quarterback and that they're doing a lot of money and that they're in a boom period right now because of him. They just got to keep reminding us, you know. So, you know, John Cena's just going to say the same shit. Like, we get it, all right? We get it. My point is, Cody Rhodes, as usual, isn't going to be doing anything special. He's probably going to have some edge and talk shit about John Cena on the mic like one time, but that's just it. He's not turning heel. We're not getting Homelander Cody, which you guys got to stop fantasy booking, by the way, because Cody Rhodes is not changing anytime soon. He's going to be the same, and you know he's not going to do anything special on the road to WrestleMania. And as for John Cena, he's just going to half-ass the fuck out of this program with Cody Rhodes, because he's a busy man, you know. He's got commitments. He needs some time off to sing, ooh, baby, I masturbate. Anyways, yeah, that's my point about John Cena. He's putting absolutely zero effort into his final year in WWE. And of course, building up WrestleMania. I think Cody Rhodes versus John Cena can be a great story if done right, but John Cena needs to actually show up in order to build that up. The champ is here! No, he's not. No, he's not. The champ is not here. Where is he? Where is champ? Where is champ? The champ needs to be here. But John Cena is not the only star that is absolutely fucking WrestleMania in the ass right now. We have another Hollywood star, the Hollywood star, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So first of all, this dude, after WrestleMania 40, called out Cody Rhodes and said he was going to go away to Hollywood, but he was going to come back for him, which obviously set the fans' expectations high, because we thought Rock versus Cody was inevitable. And over time, people, including myself, started to believe that Rock versus Cody could probably end up being the main event of WrestleMania 41. And on top of that, he said time and time again that they're building up what might be the biggest WrestleMania of all time, the biggest match of all time. He said all of that stuff and just dipped, because, well, he doesn't need the WWE and WrestleMania anymore. He was back for WrestleMania 40 only because Black Adam was an absolute failure and a shit show. But now that Moana 2 did pretty good, he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give a shit. And he just dipped out in the worst way possible by cutting a corporate bootlicking promo where he turned face by meat riding Cody Rhodes, completely abandoning his character and story that the fans were following for a year. I know they're gonna turn this into a swerve, and he's just gonna be like, haha, psych bitch, I was just pretending to be a good guy. Now catch these final boss strokes. I know they're gonna do that. I know they're gonna do that when we eventually do get Cody versus Rock. But the problem is, you just slapped the face of the fans who are following this story, which you made pretty clear countless times was going to be a part of WrestleMania. And to make matters worse, you had Cody Rhodes giggling like a 6-year-old girl. Like The Rock mentioned Mama Rhodes, Cody Rhodes' mom, someone who The Rock verbally assaulted every single week last year, and Cody just like, Dwayne, stop it, Dwayne. You're too funny, Dwayne. Stop it. Stop it. Like, what? Are you serious? So yeah, this corporate bootlicker Dwayne Johnson that is willing to do absolutely anything for a chunk of change and jerk off some people in suits built up all of this hype for WrestleMania and put himself in the center of it and just dipped. Wow. Because let's be honest, I think the majority of the fans right now have accepted that The Rock is not going to be wrestling at WrestleMania, which is crazy because just about a couple of months ago, most fans were convinced that Cody Rhodes versus The Rock was going to be the move for WrestleMania. And of course, some delusional fans thought we'd get Roman and Rock. But the point is, he put himself in the center of this hype for Mania and just dipped. Now, if he does show up, I will give him his respect and credit, but I doubt he will, because this man is a fraud. That's what he is. Dwayne Johnson is a fraud. Now, another man that didn't totally dip like Dwayne, but is still pretty close to doing so, is Roman Reigns. Because here's the thing, the biggest star possible for WrestleMania is The Rock, and he dipped. And the next biggest star is obviously John Cena, who's become a once-in-a-month attraction that doesn't do shit. So the next biggest star is Roman Reigns. And you think Roman Reigns is at least putting the work in. Because, you know, unlike Dwayne and John, Roman Reigns doesn't have a Hollywood schedule. He's not working on a movie right now to be busy. But for some reason, he never shows up either. Like, genuinely, where is Roman Reigns? Where is Roman Reigns? He beat Solo Sikoa for the Ula Fala and then disappeared until the Royal Rumble. And after that, you're telling me that he's out indefinitely just because of 2 curb stomps? Like, are you serious? I get that Roman has always been a part-time guy, but this is different. Dwayne is gone, Cena's a no-show. You gotta call Roman Reigns and say, bro, you're our next biggest star, our next biggest draw. We need you on these shows. Like, I genuinely don't get what Roman Reigns is doing right now. Like I said, he's not even working on a movie or anything like that. He's just chilling. Like, bro, we know you're gonna take like a 2-month vacation after WrestleMania anyways, so there's plenty of time to chill. Right now, we need you on these shows. I'm sorry, dude, but Roman Reigns is starting to piss me the fuck off. He never shows up, and even when he does show up, barely does shit, because he knows he's still gonna be Roman effing Reigns regardless. So he barely does shit, his promos are just a bunch of nothing, and then he has this wise man who's simply a useless piece of shit that's been cutting the same promo since 2021, and this guy puts on absolute stinkers in the ring. And even with all of that, he still has the audacity to say, oh, we're still getting started, baby. We've barely scratched the surface. We're in game 1 of 7. We're in game 1 of 7. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Of course you're still in game 1 of 7, because you never show up. Nothing you do has any kind of story progression. Like, for example, Solo Sikoa told Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu that if Roman Reigns wins, they should acknowledge Roman Reigns as their tribal chief. And guess what? Roman Reigns won. But not only did Roman Reigns completely dip after that, they also went absolutely nowhere with that story. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Game 1 of 7 my ass. Just say you're a lazy ass that never shows up to work. Oh, I'm the only guy that didn't have to go to Hollywood. Hollywood came to me. Bro, you've been in one movie, alright? One movie. And you barely had 2 seconds of screen time in that movie. Like, for real though, let's talk about this. I don't remember seeing the camera focus on your face for even a second in the whole movie. Get out of here, man. Alright, get the fuck out of here. Hollywood came to be my ass. And now there's rumors going around that Roman Reigns is possibly working a triple threat story with CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Now, obviously, I think a triple threat match with no title on the line is absolutely stupid and ridiculous. Because what are these guys even fighting for, huh? Pride? Like, come on, that's just dumb. But my point is, what's the story between CM Punk and Roman Reigns? What's their beef, huh? Why are they in on this triple threat? Because you see, all they're doing is making Roman Reigns a third wheel in the Punk and Seth rivalry, and they're also making CM Punk a third wheel in the Roman and Seth rivalry. It's ridiculous. You have 3 singles feuds that have the potential to be great. You just need to fully capitalize on one instead of just throwing all of them in together in an absolute nothing burger. You see, nobody wins in this situation. John Cena, Roman Reigns, and The Rock are just absolute frauds that should be doing the heavy lifting for WrestleMania now, like they pretty much made clear that they were gonna, instead of just dipping and being, absolute no-shows like they are right now. And of course, you have Cody Rhodes and Gunther being absolute frauds that do nothing with their titles. And of course, you have the biggest fraud of them all, Paul Triple H Levesque, who's been hyping this up as the biggest WrestleMania of all time for a year now, but decides to give the main event on one night to Jey Uso versus Gunther Part 69, and then puts Drew McIntyre in an absolute nothing program with either Damian Priest or LA Knight, instead of putting him in an actually interesting story without a Roman, I guess, and obviously puts zero effort into coming up with good stories. Because he knows people are going to cheer for these stars anyways. Because they're stars. He knows that people are going to go crazy for his stars anyways. He knows that people are going to get tickets to WrestleMania anyways. Because it's WrestleMania after all. So he doesn't give a shit. He knows he can just get away with doing stupid shit like giving John Cena a spot in the Elimination Chamber without having to earn it. Which, by the way, in kayfabe at least, John Cena believes he has earned it because of 20 years of loyalty to the company. Well, here's the thing, John. Other than 20 plus years of loyalty to the company, you have also been a jobber for the past 7 years. You haven't won a singles match in 7 years. And there's also a certain somebody named Randy Orton who has actually been loyal to the company for 20 plus years, but he's relegated to being a jobber. Speaking of that, where's Randy Orton? I know he's still selling the pile driver from Kevin Owens, but come on, man. Like I said with Roman, Cena's gone, Dwayne's gone. We need these big-time main event players to do the heavy lifting, man. We do. And the fact that you're having Jey Uso versus Gunther Part 69, main event one of the nights, has already ruined WrestleMania. And on top of that, you have your big-time main event stars not even showing up. Like, come on, man. This is Mania season. You need to lock in. You need to. And I would obviously love to be wrong here. I hope they do, in fact, start to lock in. But I don't know, man. By the looks of it, we might be in for a mid-D-tier WrestleMania because nobody in the company is doing the work. And that just sucks, alright? That just sucks. Anyways, that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.